You made it.
Happy to lend a hand to fight the blaze.
I think I speak for all of the Captain's Council when I say we're beyond grateful to have a group of folks like you on our side. We can ship out once the rest of Dragon's Watch gets here.
It'll just be me.
Oh. One person. Against a god of war. I'm sure it'll... be fine.
Taimi and I faced Balthazar before, but he slipped through our fingers. It won't happen again.
Taimi. She the short one? I hear she has quite the superiority complex. Funny to have a teeny tiny body with such a massive ego, huh? What is it? Why do you have that look on your face?
I'm sure the commander's silently trying to warn you that the little narcissist might be listening.
Oh.
It's technology. A remote communicator.
Yep, I'm always with the commander. Although, the Crystal Desert is farther away than we've ever tested this thing. I might not be able to stay in constant contact with you.
What a disappointment.
Huh, look at that. You broke Scruffy's sarcasm meters. Anyway, I'll get to work on solving that problem so we'll never be apart again. Bye!
That's...
Pretty typical.
Well, a battalion of my best is ready to go. Talk to First Mate Fidus and he'll get you situated. I'm lending you my personal airship to get to M. Noon. Keep it in one piece. Heard you don't have the best track record with them.
No promises.
Might be smarter to get it insured. Best of luck, Commander. It's a powder keg over there, and that maniac has already lit the fuse. Aye, Captain. Now let's talk shipping details.
Commander, on behalf of the Captain's Council, thanks for pitching in to support our relief efforts.
Though you and Keel are the only counselors I see. This operation is a bit unusual for Lion's Arch, isn't it?
Don't worry. Keel and I will handle the full council. Now get out there and kick Balthazar's divine teeth in.
Consider it done. The next time we speak, we'll have one less mad god to contend with. Magister Stonehealer, thank you for the Priory's contribution. I feel I should warn you.
That you can't guarantee the safety of my scholars and explorers. Don't worry, our people can handle themselves. Just remember to share any important discoveries you make. Alona's been isolated for a long time. There must be a treasure trove of data about the Forgotten, Ascension, and the Dragons, just waiting to be discovered. I'm also eager to see how their societies have diverged from ours. And if Dwarven culture had any lasting impacts.
I'll support your people as best I can, but I've got a mission of my own. Good luck, Ogden. Until we meet again.
Heading for the desert, Commander?
Are the reports true?
Swordmaster
We have to go by the
Farron,
accounts
Lord
given
of
by
Beetleton,
Refugees.
is ready.
So
Let Chaos Bringers and
how could
Quaggan
one of us
Kickers
do it?
alike
I mean-
beware.
Why?
Thanks,
Okay.
but I need you here.
Something I'm hoping the commander
Someone
can
tough
sort
and
out,
shrewd
along with
has
our
to
desert
guard the
agents.
supplies until they're
But
loaded.
until then, all
Good
we can do is
thinking.
help those who need
This
it.
is Lion's Arch. These donations could go missing in transit before they ever leave the docks.
Not with you on the case. Thanks. I'll feel a lot better with someone I can count on to keep an eye on things.
Happy to contribute. Bon voyage, old chum.
Farron, my friend. Never call someone who's about to cross the ocean chum.
Whoops! I should know better. Especially after that fiasco with Marula at the apiary. I kept calling her honey. She still blames me for all those bee stings. Who knew the buzzy little beggars had such good hearing?
Sheriff? Just wanted to say how glad I am Keel brought you in. This job requires skill and know-how like yours.
I know even more than Keel thinks. She and Magnus aren't working with the full council. That's why they called me in. Either they're sick of debating, or it's a power grab. Or they just plain don't trust the council to do the right thing. That's why I love this town. Even our leaders live by the rule, it's easier to get forgiveness than permission.
You may be right. But even if they are being tricky, the desert region needs help. and Balthazar has to be stopped.
Oh, I support the cause. But I'm not taking the heat when the Council finds out. Good hunting, Commander.
Did you need something?
We're ready to leave when you are, Commander. The Phoenix Dawn is set to sail.
Glad you could join us, Commander.
Thanks. How's the crew?
Ship's prepped, aid supplies are in the hull, and we've got a Lion Guard squad for security. Hop aboard and we'll shove off.
But the crew? You can speak freely.
Well, some people, not me, are a little anxious. There are mixed feelings about fighting a god. But we have our orders. If you listen to the refugee stories, it's pretty obvious whatever Balthazar's doing over there is a catastrophe.
He was determined to take a dragon's power. I'd guess he's turned his attention to Krakatoric.
And apparently doesn't care whose neck he has to step on to get the job done. When you stop to think about it, this is a god who turned against us. It's hard to swallow.
I suppose we'll just have to stop him from killing it and get ourselves some answers.
Oh, don't even get me started on sparing the dragons.
Believe me, I'm still coming to terms with it too. Hopefully Timmy can prove it, and soon.
Then I'll hold my tongue on that and let you focus on Balthazar and his forged.
Let me guess.
It's what the refugees call his army. Tough customers by the sound of it.
An army. Wonder where that came from.
Only one place you'll find an answer. A diplomatic team is already on the ground in Amnoon. I'd start with them.
Will do. You sure you're ready to follow me into the fire?
It's where we do our best work.
Good. Off to the furnace, then. Doesn't look like we made it to Amnoon.
Sorry for the change of plans, but we saw smoke coming from that pyramid. Keel gave us orders, so we're going in. you'd like to stay on board, we'll get you to Amnoon as soon as we get back.
I didn't come this far to sightsee. I'm going with you. Huh. That structure is enormous.
Our navigational charts didn't say nothing about gigantic pyramids. Didn't think our info was so out of date.
It's been hard for cartographers to keep up. This entire region has been in lockdown since Palawa Joko took over.
Looks like it could sink at any moment.
That came from inside.
Darn me! They're killing for sport! These must be
Feels nice. Let's wait for that introduction until after we're done.
If there are any left, eh, Commander? Ears up! Reinforcements incoming! Wait! It's only one unit!
Welcome to the desert, Commander.
And you are?
Balthazar's herald. And I have an offer for you. He has chosen to forgive you for your interference with the Fire and Ice Dragons. Join him and fell the Crystal Dragon. He only wants to free Tyria from their grasp.
Your god lies, and waging war on these people won't help you defeat the dragon.
Wrong choice!
Feels nice. Stand your ground. That. I found a new way to win. Outstanding. Stop!
Please don't! Every light I claim is another manuscript for Balthazar's army. They will be remade in his honor, just as I am.
I'll return the favor.
It's not smart to defy him.
Save yourself. Ha! Extra step. This is my wrath.
Commander?
Get the civilians out of here. Don't give her any more targets.
You can join his army,
Refreshing.
or be crushed by it. Come with me.
Vitus, hold position here and help these people. I'm going after her.
But that's exactly what she wants.
I know. I'll be fine. Be ready for any other survivors I send your way.
Aye, Commander.
Retreat! Head to the pyramid for safety. We have forces standing by to protect you.
Think Premier.
I was once like you, full of noble intentions. But then Balthazar chose me as his instrument.
Are you just a puppet? You have a choice.
No, the choice was made for me.
These monsters are destroying our entire village! Help us!
There's little I hold in higher regard than loyalty. This is the price of defiance. The world belongs to Balthazar now.
I'll return the favor. Such might. Say this is my wrath. Step retreat. Pressure.
This is just the beginning. The tip of the spear. The outcome is inevitable. You're his in life and in death.
Drop the shield.
I'll find you again soon. My friends will take it from here.
I'll return the favor. Save yourselves.
Over here. They're gone? Oh, thank you.
I need to get through that gate.
Okay, I'll just... If it's down, she must have smashed it on her way through.
I can gather whoever's left to get the gate open, but you have to help us. The town's burning out of control.
Of course, but maybe you should hang back.
Yes, please. Maxine, your leg doesn't look good.
I can't just sit here.
It's okay, we'll handle this. You're helping by helping me.
Fine, fine. Just please don't let the entire village burn to the ground. Help the survivors. The raptors will get you to anyone who's out of reach.
Got it. And you?
I'm fine. I'll stay with my brother.
Okay. Shout if you need anything.
Commander, I've got something that might help with those fires. Here, take this.
You carry a fire extinguisher with you?
Well,
The raptor's
you
trapped by
said-
flames around its head. Can you? That's it. Climb into the saddle while it's calm. Now ride. The raptor will get you where you need to go.
May Cormyr bless you. We can never repay your kindness.
Thank you.
It's my destiny.
Looks like the Raptor's taken to you. Keep it. For your help.
Are you sure?
One less Raptor's the least of our problems.
Thanks.
It'll help you cover ground faster. You'll need it.
The mine gate is operational again. Go through there. It'll take you to Amnoon. And Outlander, please pay this tragedy back for us.
I will.
Get the card. We'll bury him at dawn. I'm glad to see you. I got trapped in here with these things. We have to run. Can I climb on?
I'm not in a running mood. How about I take care of them for you?
All of them?
Just head back that way. The gate's working now.
Okay, but at least let your beast strike the first blow if you're gonna fight.
Feels nice. Kill them! Refreshing. Save yourself! Mine!
By the Six. Who are you? An Outlander?
Yes, from across the Sea of Sorrows. I'm here to stop Balthazar.
Yeah, me too. Oh, you're serious? Then a hi, and welcome. That would be quite an appreciated feat.
Have you seen his herald? An armored woman?
Didn't come this way.
No sign of her.
Try Amnoon. Lots of folks are going there. Take the road south and you'll hit it.
I'll check it out. See what help I can find.
Come hearing you. Some interference. Try get higher ground if you can.
Higher ground? Oh, right. If you can hear me, I'll try to reach you later. Repeat, I'll try to reach you later. Hello? I'm just going to assume you heard that.
Halt! What's your business in Amnoon? In case you haven't noticed, there's a mob of people trying to get in.
I was told a party from Divinity's Reach is here. I need to speak with them. Also, a village north of here was attacked. My crew is helping the survivors, but they could use Amnoon support.
Wait here while I clear this with the council.
Captain Rahim, I can vouch for the commander. This is the leader of the guild I told you about.
There's a welcome sight.
This is the Dragon Slayer.
Well, it wasn't a solo effort, but yeah. The commander's taken down one or two.
Ridlock! What? Kaz? You're here on behalf of the Queen?
Correct. But just a moment. Captain, does the commander have permission to enter?
Yes, a high commander. Catch up with your friends and come see me at the Cavalier Station. We should talk.
Tommy tried to reach you before I left. Now I understand why she didn't have any luck.
It was a spur-of-the-moment decision. I had to get here and see it for myself.
I hope you consulted Marjorie about that after you. How have you two been since Rodonovus?
Good. Fine. It's okay. Could be better, but she's still recovering, so...
Well, I'm glad you're here. We'll need all the help we can get.
I can't believe one of the gods we worship, one of the six, just gave up on us. Doesn't care. It doesn't feel right.
You have faith and hope, and I respect that. But I was in that volcano with him. He was ready to let all of Tyria turn to ash. What he did to Marjorie.
I know. I've heard it from her over and over. My mind says it too, but... It's hard to walk away from a lifetime of devotion, of being raised to thank the Six, say bye the Six, and worship the Six.
Okay, Kaz. I hope you're right. And I hope your eyes aren't opened as brutally as mine were. It's good to see you. And your eyes.
All right. Try not to fall in love.
What happened to your blindfold?
A temporary measure to help me focus. But I got used to the voices in my head, so I tossed it.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Tribune. Can I still call you that?
Yep, all cleared up.
And?
The Citadel wanted to report on my faux fire mission and the magic. Who am I to deny them a great tale?
And?
It's classified, Commander. Sorry.
You've been holding out on me ever since our fight in Maguma. This is the last time I'll take no for an answer.
Now I wish I had my blindfold to dab your tears. We gonna kill a god or what?
Sweet, sweet treasure.
We have another race starting soon. If you want to be a part of it, come tell me. We have another race starting soon. If you want to be a part of it, come tell me.
Hi, Outlander.
Glad I took the time to stretch.
Talk's legs are too short. There's no way she can win.
Hope the script beats them all.
Sweet, sweet treasure.
know you've been bad. I don't know why you're still trying to place a bet. You never want to part with your shinies when you lose.
No, you're the fastest, Isaac. You can do it.
Yeah, you said that last time.
Reports of
and
creatures
the
driven
time
insane
before
by
that.
ley
The
energy are
answer
coming
is
from
no.
all over. Are you going to help?
We have another race starting soon. If you want to be a part of it, come tell me.
Hi, Outlander. Let me know if you need help getting your bearings.
Sorry for the gate earlier. I get all kinds of people in here, and the stories they tell to get inside. Not that I blame them, but the city can only take so many before bursting. So, I take it you're here for Balthazar.
I am. I'm looking for a place to start. Any information you have would be helpful.
Well, your guildmates are being hosted by the chief counselor at the Civic Center. She can fill you in about the state of the city and the surrounding area. And she might know something about Balthazar, too.
Sounds good. Anything from the ground level? Someone who's dealt with him or his army firsthand?
My deputy Ayub is at the camp run by Comir's priesthood. The refugees there may be of help. And then there's... How do you feel about getting a little lower than ground level to find what you want? I have a deputy assigned to the local smugglers, the Hamasine. Name a case. Not so sure he's mine anymore. But you might seek him out, if you don't mind walking on that side of the line, of course.
I think I can stomach it.
You'll find them at the casino. Tread lightly.
Reports of creatures driven insane by ley energy are coming from all over. Are you going to help?
I'll guide you. More violets, I say. Less violence. And you shall find.
One challenge down.
Reports of creatures driven insane by ley energy are coming from all over. Are you going to help?
Iboga Tazula Hi, Outlander.
Is it?
Let me know if you need help
Who
getting
will
your
erase
bearings.
its name from our board?
I put all the shinies on Uta.
Gonna win no matter
what.
Listen, you know you've been banned. I don't know why you're still trying to place a bet. You never want to part with your shiny. You can do it, Abella!
No, no. This time I will. Promise.
Yeah, you said that last time, and the time before.
We have another
The
race
answer
starting
is
soon.
no.
If you want to be a part of it, come tell me.
Utak's legs are too short. There's no way she can win.
I can't wait.
Hope the script beats them all.
Reports of creatures driven insane by ley energy are coming from all over. Are you going to help?
Hi, Outlander. Let me know if you need help getting your bearings. I hope Nia wins. She always gives me candy.
The next race starts soon. You're already registered.
Raptors are the best by far. They can jump over anything.
Hey! Hey, hey! Free citizens of
What do you want?
You case?
Maybe. Who's asking?
Captain Rahim sent me. He's under the impression that you have access to Hamasin's network.
Yeah? He's wrong. So beat it.
Listen carefully, friend. I'm here to kill the god of war. Don't think I won't swat any flies that get in my way.
Well, If that's your angle, then you need Zalambor. He runs things. He is the Homicine's network.
Liberation!
He's usually in his office in the casino. But he's a very busy man.
I'm sure he'll spare a few moments for me. Mine!
Bring me things I can't find locally, and I'll get you access to a vast kingdom of new customers.
You must be Zalambor.
I am. My friends, let's adjourn for now. In the meantime, my casino is yours. Enjoy the Grand Sahil's many luxuries. You spared me from a few more minutes of dealing with those smugglers. For this, I owe you. But next time, make an appointment.
Maybe I should explain why I'm here.
Oh, I know why you're here, Commander. What I don't know is what it's got to do with me. Elonian wine?
I'll pass.
You sure? It's not poisoned or anything.
I'm offended, Zalambor. You've never once offered me wine.
Ah! I present to you Archon Iberu, the Morden Crescent. Archon? The commanders come to us all the way from Lion's Arch. Our friend here was once a Sunspear who opposed Joko, but it amuses His Majesty to break and domesticate his enemies.
Careful, Zalambor. As I'm sure you're aware, Chief Counselor Iman invited me here to discuss military aid for Amnoon. It's vital to King Joko's interests that this alliance goes through. Amnoon is among the last of the holdouts. And now, I hear you've been voicing your dissent.
Archon, for the sake of our guest, might we drop the innuendo and get to the point?
You're right. Here's the point. What are you? Don't. Upon the next meeting of the Council, your lapdog counselor will have a sudden change of heart. Please. He will argue for this alliance and compel his colleagues to do the same. He will further King Joko's ambitions for the area. Do you understand? You built a marvelous casino, Zalambor. My troops have been enjoying it. And now, they will enjoy raising it to the ground. Awaken! Rest, recover, return! It's unwise to return the favor.
I'm full of unwise ideas. Protecting the living from them that army.
Beat your chest out. Someone
apologies for the unpleasantness, Commander. This is why I insist on appointments.
Happy to help. Mainly because now you owe me.
The fact that I'm still able to walk is a point in your favor for sure. And this time of war does make for strange bedfellows. Cormier knows I've had worse.
I'm only after Balthazar, you understand? I can't be dragged down by whatever else you've got going on.
My organization makes it possible for me to do many things. Fund public works, donate to our refugee guests, keep candle after candle burning at Cormier's temples. I never wanted to cross the Morden Crescent, but I suppose it was inevitable. I'm grateful you were here for the Archon's overture, so I'll keep an ear to the ground on your behalf.
Respite. Recover. Return!
Ahai, Commander. Your guildmates were just regaling us with tales of your adventures. You honor us. It's not every day a dragon slayer walks through our door.
The counselor must have misunderstood my part of the story, or she wouldn't be bending over backward to inflate your ego.
Well, thank you for the compliment, but this time I'm not after a dragon. I'm after Balthazar. Do you have any information on his whereabouts?
The god himself? We only know he's constantly on the move, chasing who knows what. And that Amnoon is essentially surrounded by his troops. which maybe you have some insight into. We're at a bit of an impasse. Joko's government sent representatives of the Morden Crescent to Amnoon to offer military support against the Forged.
I think I ran into those representatives at the casino. There may be fewer of them now.
The Morden Crescent may no longer be the honorable Sunspears they once were, but they would make powerful allies. And in a time like this, we need all the help we can get.
You people have history books? Open any one of them and it'll tell you short-term gains bring long-term trouble.
The Chief Counselor has the right idea. We should be grateful the Morden Crescent are even considering helping us. We should fly Joko's standard and make it clear we welcome his kingdom's support.
Ah, the lapdog.
We've resisted Joko for years. I'm not about to let him waltz in. And without a fight? Never. It's nonsense. Our only option is to align ourselves with Cormyr's priesthood and the remaining Sunspears.
Allying with either side will only lead to future conflict. Amnoon has been independent, and should remain independent. And round it goes. I'd welcome any counsel you might have, Commander.
It's easy for your Char friend to dismiss the threat we face. Joko is nobody's first choice, but we can't afford to turn down the Archon's offer. The Mordant Crescent are the only ones with the strength to ensure our survival.
Your survival? Do you want to survive as a member of Joko's awakened army?
The Sunspears' numbers are weakened, but their involvement could still be a beacon of hope. Their order has sacrificed everything to defy Joko and the Mordant Crescent. They'll protect us from the Forged.
Amnoon must remain independent. Our doors have always been open. It's how we survived this long. The moment we pick a side, we're asking for trouble from the others.
And you, Counselor? You're awfully quiet over there.
There are no good options here. All of these plans are suicidal. I can't endorse any of them.
Spear Marshal Cormyr was a local hero, even before she fought a fallen god and took his power. Her Sunspears have always encouraged these people to keep fighting, even when darkness is closing in. They may be a small group now, but an alliance with the Sunspears would be the light in the dark this city needs.
These people should just look out for themselves. The minute these yapping windbags let a creature like Joko into this city, they give up any hope of freedom. He might be the biggest gun around here, but what happens after the Forged are defeated? Every decision you make has a cost. In this case, all the people have to do is serve Joko forever after they die. What a deal!
Thank you for your input, Commander. We'll fly the symbol of Cormyr and the Sunspear Resistance. Amnoon will be a wellspring of hope, a light for the rest of the desert to follow.
Cormyr be praised.
Oh, good thinking. There's no way history will repeat itself when this is all over.
I'm inspired already.
King Joko will make sure we regret this decision. You just killed us all!
The Sunspears are a liability. They need our help more than we need theirs.
A moment, Commander? These people are desperate, caught up in a war they don't understand. Balthazar came to the desert for Kralkatorrik, not for them. But why? Why is he doing it? This is why I wanted you to pick the Sunspears, to represent Cormyr. She might guide us to answers or intervene in Balthazar's actions, especially if his goal is noble, but his path is not.
Your hope is inspiring.
Thanks. Have you heard from Tiny?
I couldn't get a clear signal. Guess I should try again. I have some big news to share. There must be some place that's clear of interference. I'll look once I finish gathering information.
Did you hear the news? Noon is to become a sanctuary for all Sunspear survivors.
Sounds to me like our council is just taking on even more responsibility.
Just a while ago, you were worried they were going to invite Joko in. Now that will clearly never happen.
I was worried the council would fail to put its own citizens first, as Zalambor does. I need to...
There really is no pleasing you, is there?
Deputy, Captain Rahim pointed me in your direction. Would you mind if I talk to a few of the refugees about Balthazar?
You're welcome to try. Not a lot of folks are in a talking mood. This camp's gonna be no better than the places they fled. We can't get more aid out here soon.
I'll see what I can do. Maybe people will be more inclined to talk when they feel safer.
We certainly wouldn't say no to some help. Priestess Karima can tell you what we need most. Good fortune to you.
Thanks to you, we can go on to feed our people.
That refugee needs some medicine.
Cormir bless you.
Thanks!
Thank you. I won't forget
May I
this.
have some water? You're very kind. Thank you. Any water? You're very kind. Thank you.
I'm very thirsty. Thank you. I won't forget this.
Cormir is blind to the troubles of our world. Cormir's moved beyond us.
Cormir,
Balthazar sees you. Balthazar knows you. Serve him. Your gods have turned their backs on you. Balthazar has come back to save us all.
Thanks!
Cormir is blind to the troubles of our world. Cormir's moved beyond us. Balthazar sees you. Balthazar knows you. Serve him.
Thank you.
What happened to you out in the desert?
We very nearly didn't make it out alive. We escaped the salt flats right before a forged invasion. Balthazar has turned the whole desert upside down and... I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened to you?
We fled north to escape Balthazar's Forged. They've been marching the same way lately, up into the highlands. At this rate, we'll run out of places to retreat to in no time flat.
What happened to you out in the desert?
We were coming down from the highlands when we ran into a branded ambush. No one would have survived if Vlast hadn't flown in and saved us.
Vlast?
You know, the dragon, Glint's offspring.
Don't you mean Gleam?
Gleam was the name the bards gave him, but his true name is Vlast. He's a savior with wings. We owe him our lives.
That's the first scion. Oreen's brother. He's a good dragon?
He carries on his mother's work. Cormir praise him.
Where can I find him?
No one knows where he roosts. He just shows up to contest the branded.
So Oreen has a brother. That's great news. I hope. Wait until Timmy hears about this. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened to you?
We left a group hiding from forged attacks in Destiny's Gorge, after walking out of the Elon Riverlands to the south. We thought we were in the clear, but we were followed. I had a chance to run, and I took it. I still hear the screams. I ran when it started, and... Oh, Dwayne, forgive me. I'm a coward. I should have died with them.
No, you shouldn't have. And take heart. Balthazar will pay for this. Looks like I'm done here. Now to see if I can reach Timmy. She said higher ground.
Cormir is blind to the troubles of our world. Cormir's moved beyond us. Balthazar sees. Balthazar knows you. Serve him.
Why is there still no plan to get rid of all the sand burying our home?
I'm afraid that's a question for us.
Timmy, do you read? Come in. I must not be getting a signal.
I'm here, Commander. I read you. Glad you made it to the Crystal Desert in one piece. You are in one piece, right?
So far.
Did you duke it out with the fire guy yet? What's happening? Update! Update now!
Balthazar's got the desert in chaos. I'm trying to find the shortest route to him to... But I think the biggest news I've heard is a story about a dragon. Blast. Supposedly, there's another scion of Glint. Orion's brother.
What? Tell me all about it! Hey, wingspan powers, did he eat anybody in front of you?
I haven't met him yet, but I'll let you know. How are things in Rhodonovus?
It's hard to change people's minds with conjecture, so I'm trying to prove that killing dragons isn't ideal. I'm also trying to get all the Dragon Lab info into Scruffy so I can become more helpful. It's a madhouse in the lab now. They're giving tours. Tours! Ugh. Speaking of which, here comes one now. Check back in when you get a chance.
You should have seen him on his face when he said it, because we were invited.
Canuck, what are you doing here? Enjoying your time off?
Freedom is a sweet drink, Commander. I've been busy quenching my thirst.
You should join us. We were just about to meet with...
Zalambur, I already know a thing or two about this place. A Sylvari gambler who's up 500 gold is just my cover, I promise you.
Now that he's free, it's okay if I kill him, right?
Gentlemen, let's keep it civil. How about it, Canuck?
While my freedom's been gratifying, it's also a little boring. This is much more interesting. Besides, I may have made a wager that the slayer of elder dragons can take down a god, and I intend to collect.
What are the odds?
Let's not jinx it, Commander.
Welcome back, Commander. It's an honor to have the members of Dragon's Watch in my humble establishment. Please, follow me. The Grand Sahil is already back to running at full capacity, in no small part due to your earlier intervention. We have all the finest games and entertainment the Crystal Desert has to offer. Do you enjoy games of chance?
When the odds are in our favor.
I reached out across my network for information about Balthazar, and I think I know what he's after.
Kralkatorrik.
You're half right. He's currently hunting down a crystal dragon, but that dragon is a blast.
I wonder why he'd suddenly change targets.
Who among us can understand the will of a god? I do know his forged army has encampments all over the Crystal Desert. He stops at these camps to rally his troops while he's on the dragon's trail.
So we might be able to intercept him at one of the forged camps. You've come through, Zalambor. I actually don't regret keeping you alive.
The feeling is mutual, Commander. I'll take my leave now. Enjoy your time here, please. Stay away from the high-stakes roulette. It's rigged.
I knew it.
So, who's up for a trip to one of these camps?
Sounds good to me. Let's shut him down before he's responsible for anyone else's death.
We don't want to rush in blindly. And if I'm going to be joining you again, I may as well make myself useful. I'll scout the main camp, see what I see, and report back.
The main camp? On your own? Seems risky.
Nah, not alone. I'll go with him.
Not the response I expected.
Hey, vacations have a way of dulling a blade, so to speak. Can't let you fumble around unsupervised.
That's more like it.
All right. Kaz and I will check out the smaller outposts.
Actually, I'll leave it to you if you don't mind. I have some matters to attend to. There's a temple of Cormyr near one of the forged camps. You can find me there when you're done.
Coming from all over.
Captain, I'm glad I caught you.
Aye, Commander. It would seem you survived the Den of Vipers in Zalambor's casino.
Zalambor was reluctantly helpful. He said the Forged had set up camps in the area. My team is scouting the main camp, but I need to know where any of the smaller posts might be.
Actually, there are 2 Forged outposts outside the city walls. They mostly provide reinforcements and tactical support for the main camp.
It would make sense to take those out before attacking the main camp then. Kill the cavalry before they can come to the rescue.
And it might cut back their raids on our city. You'll find one outpost to the north, and the other to the east. I've posted my cavaliers outside them. They can fill you in on what to expect inside.
These rooftops are private property. Anyone looking to jump just better do it carefully. Hate to see our roof damaged by some raptor pushed into stunt jumping. I'm the master of life. Regret, remorse, reveal!
Hi, stranger. Be cautious if you're heading north. The Forge have set up artillery at their camp just ahead.
The casino owner in Amnoon told me the war god Balthazar rallies his troops at these camps.
Ah, Zalambor. I haven't seen Balthazar come around here, but the Forge are nasty enough on their own, especially now with the cannons and all.
Well, I can put the Forged and their cannons out of commission.
Maybe you can leave a couple standing. I really need to keep this post.
This looks interesting. Such might! mine! Such might! Just like she said, no sign of Balthazar. But at least there are fewer forged to threaten Amnoon. Maybe I'll have better luck at the other outpost.
The air attends my will.
History is mine! Strength is mine!
Even the power of water is at my command.
I found a new way to win! Outstanding!
The magic here is unstable. I return to my body.
I hate stunning the poor pups. They'll get away otherwise.
Over here.
Captain Rahim said you could help me. Have you ever seen Balthazar at this camp?
If Balthazar ever showed up at this camp, you'd be talking to an empty tent. I'm just here to observe and report.
I'm hoping to find clues on what Balthazar's up to. You can stay here cowering in the shadows if you prefer.
Thanks for understanding. I have seen couriers delivering dispatches. They might contain intel about Balthazar's battle plans.
I should have sent Ridlock to this camp. Save myself some trouble. Where is that intel? Such might! What's this? No luck, but I'm not giving up. This looks interesting. No good. What's this? No luck, but I'm not giving up. This looks interesting. No luck, but I'm not giving up. What's this? What's this? Mine! Gotta keep looking. Uh-huh. No good.
This is the end.
Two camps and still no sign of Balthazar. At least now we don't have to worry about leaving the flanks exposed at the main camp. Hopefully Ridlock and Canuck had more luck scouting it out. Refreshing.
Commander, glad you're here. I was getting tired of listening to him complain about the weather.
All I said is that for some of us, this arid climate is less than hospitable.
I think he's wilting.
Remorse. What have you learned about Balthazar's camp?
I'm told this is the main forged camp in the region. It has an extremely heavy troop presence.
Then I say we charge in and take him out before they know what hit him. Fast and fierce.
Or, given that we'll be staggeringly outnumbered, I suggest we use finesse to engage a few at a time.
Okay, follow my lead. Let's go meet a god.
Rush him and crush him.
They'll likely have sentries posted inside. I suggest we quietly pry the gate open to avoid their notice.
All right, Canuck. Go ahead. We'll cover you.
Gates open. Been spotted. If that sentry reaches the alarm, we'll be swarmed.
Got that sentry in time. Pressure. Commander's been alerted. Get them! Stop that sentry! Safe. Might! I'll return the favor! Mine!
No Balthazar. No telling what's on the other side of this gate.
Only one way to find out. We smash, slash, and trash.
Don't you ever just engage an enemy?
How dare you misbelievers interfere in our work? You can't escape.
Officer down. This is the main camp. There's gotta be other officers inside. Let's go get them.
With any luck, we might even get a look at this so-called god.
If he's not here, we should let him know we stopped by. Leave no forged officers standing.
Fast and fierce.
Yeah. Get that sentry with the plans. We'll have the whole camp on us. I'll return the fix on that sentry in time. Freedom. Liberation. Here's power. Get that sentry, or we'll have the whole camp on us. Stop that sentry. I'll return the favor. That sentry's been alerted. Get them! Such might! Okay, sentry's down.
What is that thing? There, in the central hub. Stay down. Balthazar's tin soldiers are getting bigger and nastier.
I've seen worse from Iron Legion cubs.
You can tell him that in person, Tribune, but we've got to find him first.
Camp's clear, but no sign of Balthazar or his herald.
The so-called god of war seems to be better at hiding than fighting.
Careful. Graveyards are full of soldiers who underestimated their enemies.
We should meet up with Casimir and decide where to go from there.
The Temple of Cormyr's right up this hill. I don't believe I've ever been inside a human temple before.
You'll be fine. Just don't spit on the floor, blow out any candles, or let anyone hand you a pamphlet. Just trust me on this.
I ask that you guide me through this difficult... Oh, I didn't see you enter.
Sorry, Kaz. I didn't mean to interrupt your prayers.
It's okay. She will understand. I hesitate to ask, but what happened at the Forged camp?
No sign of Balthazar or his herald. I'd hoped you might come back to Amnoon with us, to speak with Chief Counselor Iman.
Commander, I regret the intrusion, but I must speak with you.
Who are you? And how do you know who I am?
I know more about you than just your title, but please, we should speak in a more private setting.
Okay, you have my attention.
I am Keto, and I believe I can help you. You're looking for Vlast, the crystal dragon being hunted by Balthazar, yes?
How do you know what I'm looking for?
The Order of Shadows has eyes and ears throughout the Crystal Desert, and you haven't exactly been a quiet presence here.
Order of Shadows? I know the Order of Whispers.
We share history, but deep disagreements about our goals and methods tore the original Order apart.
Commander! I understand you visited our camp.
Target civilians. We've got to protect these people.
Why do you waste your energies fighting a god? Join him and fight the dragons instead!
Move! Run to me! Move! Run to me! Run to me! pressure. Come to me. I'll protect you. I'll return the favor. Over here.
These innocents cower in the glory of Balthazar's light. I send them all to be made worthy, to be strengthened.
This way.
To
Hurry.
be forged.
I won't let you touch them. Come to me. I'll protect you. I need energy.
Defy the god of war. The fires of Balthazar will consume you all.
Look out! Don't let her escape.
Wait! We have to revive the faithful before the fire gets them.
The Herald can wait.
Fair enough.
She's nearly as strong as a god herself.
She sees your determination to protect the innocent as a weakness, one she can exploit.
The path to Balthazar runs through his herald. We can't give up the chase.
Commander, our goals are aligned. The Order of Shadows wants to work with you. Meet me at Macaulay Outpost, north of here. I can help you track the Herald from there.
Respite. Recover. Return!
Run! Get out of here while you can.
Commander, over here.
Keto, what's going on?
Blast was here, battling the Branded just outside these walls when the Forge attacked. We overheard one of the Forged say Balthazar himself was on his way to snare the dragon. You there, follow me. I promised the Order of Shadows would help you find Balthazar's herald, but I trust you'll settle for the god himself.
We need your help getting to Vlast. He may be the secret to stopping Balthazar.
I'm sorry, but nobody at this post is equipped to stand against the god of war. This way! Keep moving! I have to get these people away from the danger here. Back to Cormyr's temple. Come on, we need to stick together.
Won't even fight for their own homes?
These people aren't warriors. Unlike you, they see challenging God as certain death. So they prefer to run. And live.
We understand. Get them to the temple. I didn't have the heart to tell them that if we die today, there's nowhere in Tyria that will be spared.
Then let's do our best not to die today.
I like the Tribune's plan.
So what now?
We find Vlast. Kaz?
I'm coming with you. I want answers.
No one's going through this gate. We can't risk letting the Forged inside.
Don't make me say please.
This gate will remain closed.
Oh, looks like someone's immune to the Whitlock charm.
No telling which way Vlast went. There's fire and debris in every direction.
This is combat destruction. Dragons tend to leave a more distinctive trail.
Like raging fires and broken bodies?
Along those lines. You'll know it when you see it.
You can't escape!
blood. Strength is mine. I'll return the favor. Pressure.
More intense than the rest.
The sand here is melted to glass.
So it's the same effect as Krakatorik's branding. Only with blast it's not corrupted.
So, not as bad as Krakatoric, but still a damn dragon. Where'd you learn how to track dragons?
It's not a skill someone learns. It's the application of common sense to one's physical observation. I always knew this human-god dynamic was a disaster waiting to happen.
This from someone who has a dragon in his own tree.
You can understand these have to come close.
Stop! Why fight over blame when we can end this thing now and fight over credit?
Thank you. I'd given up hope, but there may still be more of us out there.
I'll do what I can. Just get yourself to someplace safe.
You saved us. Thank you.
thanks.
So, will this be your first god fight?
Yeah. You?
In the spirit of one-upsmanship, I'll count Mordrum off and say no. But don't worry. I'll show you.
I'll return the favor. Blessed Cormier, I'm glad you're here.
Such might!
I owe you my life.
Thanks.
Extra damage.
Thank you.
Fresh claw marks. I'd say up that
If
plateau.
Blast is up there, Balthazar can't be far behind.
I hope we're in time.
Balthazar!
To accept my god's offer.
Never!
Reconsider. Living at his command is better than dying at his feet.
Knowledge is power. Return the favor.
Expect no mercy from my god.
And he should expect none from me. Fine.
Give in to his will. I too tried to resist, but I failed. And surrender makes the pain more bearable.
Maybe I'm strong. Pressure. Fine. feels nice. Extra tap. Refreshing. Balthazar, stop this! Your war will destroy Tyria. I won't allow you to commit more atrocities. If you won't talk, we have to treat you as the enemy.
Very well. You face the god of war, mortal creatures, and I tire of your meddling.
So be it. Your herald is dead. I killed her.
You could have replaced her, but you refused my offer. We'll have no more words, Tyrion. Only death. Sure. You, friend, I will spare. But my mercy ends there.
Friend.
What happened?
Did we prevail?
No.
So what happened to Balthazar?
Last, sacrificed himself to save me.
Oh my gods!
When he died, Balthazar was knocked back by the Force. Then he was just gone.
So we still have no idea why he wanted Vlast, what his plans are.
Wait, these crystals. They look like the memory crystal we saw in Glint's lair, when the Master of Peace received Doreen's egg.
A memory crystal? How do you...
The War God hunts me for the power I carry within and the weapon in the Prophet's shadow. You must discover the knowledge to unlock them, sister, before he does.
That's Vlast's voice.
He left this message for Aurene.
Or for someone he knew he could trust to get it to her.
Prophet's shadow. Any ideas?
It's probably Glint's lair. Whitlock would know more than I do.
We should talk to him.
No, you two rest. Recuperate. I'll go talk to Ridlock.
Canuck, Casimir, they okay?
Ridlock, what just happened? Why did Balthazar spare you? Call you friend?
Balthazar, I think we met once before.
What do you mean? When?
When I was looking for my sword, Sohathan, in the mists. I don't know how long I'd been looking. It's easy to lose track of time in the mists. But when I finally found Sohathan, its flame had been extinguished. Then I saw the stranger, in chains. He told me he could reignite my sword. I didn't ask his name, or why he'd been imprisoned there. I only asked him to restore Sohathan's flame. To repay the favor, I used the sword to break the chains that bound him. When I did, a portal opened. He told me it was a passage out of the mists. A way home. He must have followed me out, escaping the mists. I didn't know until just moments ago. But that stranger was Balthazar. He looked just like any other spirit trapped in the mists. I didn't know the truth until just now. Commander, I'm gonna make this right.
I know.
Commander, we really should be off.
Well, we can't undo what happened. But we may have found a way to limit the damage. Casimir and Canuck can fill you in on the way.
Tribune, you had Casimir worried. Balthazar nearly killed us all.
Sorry.
Vlast left a recording. Said something about a place called Prophet's Shadow.
It's probably Glint's lair. I've been there. It's not far from here.
But if Balthazar knows that too, we might meet some resistance getting in.
If we can get in. That's kind of the trick.
Okay. You three get to Glint's lair and recon for Forged and Balthazar. I'm going to find the rest of these crystals. They may be useful. I also need to find a place to reach Timmy and check in on Aurene.
Are you going to tell Aurene about Vlast?
Trust me, she already knows. I can feel her reacting. She must be connected to Vlast like she is to me.
Really? In any case, Commander, given the heights in this terrain, you should find out how the locals get around.
A fitting end to that. respite. Recover. Return! Choice. Freedom. Liberation! That shard's out of reach. There's gotta be a way up there. I should return later. Such might!
We have a huge backlog of unsent packages waiting for a mail run. Think you can help?
To hold the weapon is to hold the fate of Tyria in your hands. The power to change the shape of the world. Hoped enough to fell the Elder Dragons. Its might
Such
should
might
not be taken lightly.
Strength is mine! hear no argument from me.
Such might!
It was created so mortals could do the work of dragons of our line. To combat
Choice, freedom, liberation! Won't be getting up there on my own. I should come back here later.
to hold the weapon. is to hold the fate of Tyria in your hands. The power to change the shape of the world. Mounting up, fulfill the Elder Dragons. Its might should not be taken lightly.
You'll hear no argument from me.
It was created so mortals could do the work of dragons of our line. To combat cataclysmic power and prevent the destruction of all life.
Following in his mother's footsteps.
We made it, Labib. And we managed to avoid the Forged. Didn't I say we'd be fine? All right. Let's see if we can find a shady spot to ply our trade. That sound good, boy?
Strength, potency, power!
The Cavalier Express needs mail carriers willing to hand-deliver classified parcels. Think you can help?
It was created so mortals could do the work of dragons of our line. To combat cataclysmic power and prevent destruction of all life.
Following in his mother's footsteps.
He seeks it for the wrong purpose. We're not ready.
We... He's talking about Oreen. Blueprint. Remorse. Reveal. Choice. Freedom. Liberation.
My sister, the mantle is heavy. At times, too heavy to bear. But Mother believed, so we must endure. If you discover yourself...
The rest must be corrupted. Is mine! I return the favor! Such might!
Are you heading to the Springer camp too? I'm trying to get over there myself, but I don't think my raptor could make it. You really have to master raptor riding before you can make a jump like that.
I'll return the favor! It's my death. respite. Recover. Return!
The council made the right call.
At least the priesthood can look after the refugees.